Hi everyone, good morning. I hope all are you well and fit and fine. Today I have come my place. As you can see here, railway track. This track will go to Bangladesh, Agartala from Bangladesh. Now I will share. Today I am sharing with you some some ideas, some advice. This advice is someone when someone said to us, say when someone said to children, hey children, you don't do this, you do this, you can do this practice, you can develop with this. And I will say, and he will say, you did, or if you are doing, if you don't do this, how I can do? And first you did. That's why I say, I also said many students, you have to do practice in the morning. You have to do practice in the morning. Then after in the morning and evening. Like also, I'm also practicing. I'm also practicing this language, and English language is very complicated language. We know this language is very complicated. So that's why I said to people, uh, why not? Why not you try to speak? Why not you try to uh, build up? Why not you try to practice? And you have to do practice uh, morning, evening. Then your speaking will grow up. So my opinion is that here you can grow. Uh, so winner, winner, what winner who are winner what they do. So I'm I will say to you, thinking is uh, thinking is difficult. That's that's why that is why people judge. That's this or this like this words. This words is very nice. What I said here, thinking is difficult. That is why thinking is very difficult. That is why people judge. Just you also can think thinking is very difficult. Who said? I also before I say to many people, are you thinking? And thinking is very difficult. And what we are doing, what they are doing, what they will do. And I have heard, I had, I have heard so many people when some our teacher said to us, you can do this, but who are who are thinking regularly? But thinking is difficult. That's why that is why people judge. People will judge to you. People will judge to you. People will say to you, you can do differently. But if he knows he knows if I do differently, then I will be winner. I will be success. So I can do success my life. Why not? First you have to do. First you have to do. Then after the people will do. So now my thinking thinking is difficult. That's why that is why people will judge because people they cannot think. How the I also one day I said to my wife, and do you know you have to think, and why not you think differently? Then and she said to me, uh, how people think differently. So I am very shocked. Why you say how I think differently? But if you don't think differently, how do you become a successful person? So another is also you cannot win the game when the rules are broken. This line also very different, and you cannot win the game when the rules are broken. You cannot win the game means I say it. Many people say do differently. Differently mean it means like this the word is very small, but this act this act is very difficult. When you start to act, then you will understand why he said and why she said. He said. So you cannot win the game. You cannot win the game when the rules are broken. So you have to do broke your rules, not other rules. You have to do break your rules, not others. You have to do uh, broke. You have to do break your home rules, home situation, home environment. You have to do change home environment. So that's why you cannot win the game when the rules are broken. Then other also I will say another quotes is very nice. No one born perfect and educated. What I say? No one was born perfect and educated. We all learn from our mistakes. No one was born perfect. You can say this also. I said this quote, and how you remember this quote. No one was born perfect and educated. What I say? No one was born perfect and educated. We all learn from our mistakes, and every people do mistakes. Every people, uh, what? No one was born perfect and educated. Everyone learn. Everyone learn from our mistakes, and mistakes will be. So, my friends, don't fear, and mistake will come to you. And mistake, you have to do mistake. So, when you understand that I did these mistakes, but you only you can change your mistakes. Only you can remove your mistakes, and only you can change your mistakes. That's no one was born perfect and educated. You only we learn from our mistakes. So this also line very nice and interesting. No one was born perfect and educated. We all learn from our mistakes. So you have to do mistakes. Mistake will be it. It does not matter how many times you do mistakes, but after mistakes you will learn something. If you don't do mistake and practice, if you do practice many times, then you can realize what you do and what you did and what you are doing. So I will say again, no one was born perfect and educated. We all learn from our mistakes. So then another things now also I remember this. Never give up. Today is very hard. Tomorrow. Never give up. Today is very hard. Today is very hard. Tomorrow will be very worse. Tomorrow will be worse. And but day after tomorrow, day after tomorrow will be sunshine. And what I said, remember, I will say again, never give up. Never give up. Today is very hard. Never give up. Today is very hard. Tomorrow will be tomorrow will be worse. Worse means bad. Never give up. Today is very hard. Like today is very hard. Tomorrow will be worse. But day after tomorrow, day after tomorrow, day after tomorrow will be sunshine. And what I said, I will say again. You can repeat with me. And never give up. Today is very hard. Tomorrow, today and tomorrow. This is not yesterday. Yesterday means I passed. Yesterday now you can think. I did not say here. Like you can thinking how and will be and will be and give up. Never give up. Today is very hard. Today means present form. I use there is. Today is very hard. Tomorrow will be very worse. Day after tomorrow will be sunshine. This quote's nice. I uh, I will repeat it again. So why I said? So many people also they think, what am I doing? But today's you like this bad chapter. So I also once said, before I said, one bad chapter is not means your story is over. One bad chapter, it does not mean your story is over. That's why today, tomorrow will be yours. Like this, today's yours. Uh, never give up. Never give up. Today is very hard, and tomorrow will be very worse. Day after tomorrow will be very sunshine. So, my dear friends, all of my dear friends, everyone, remember and what I said. But you have to do your work. You have to do your. You have to do over the rules. Your rules. You have to do maintain. You have to do change your rules regulation. You have to do over the your rules. You have to do maintain your rules regulation. So what I said, you have to do. You have to do. Like I also say to you. Now I will say some stories. I am sharing with you some stories. These stories are also like the simple stories. Um, like you can say, there was two chicks. I said these two chicks means hen chicks, and this chick's name is Lalu and Pilu. And Lalu was red, Pilu was yellow. So always Lalu loved red things, Pilu loved yellow things. One day Lalu saw a plant. He always go here and there. Lalu was very naughty and Pilu was very quiet. But Lalu always loved red things. What he will do? All are red things he checked how it is taste. Then one day Lalu saw a plant, red red things, and he ate it up. Then Lalu shouted out, "Wow, wow, wow." So Lalu's mother and Pilu came running near Lalu. And what happened? My dear pet, Lalu, the Lalu said, Mama, I ate it up. I ate it up. Chilies, chilies. I ate it up. Chilies, red chilies. And what I'll do now? Lalu's mother said to the pillow, now you wait here. I will bring something for you. Then Pilu brought a yellow laddu. Pilu brought a yellow laddu. Now we know Pilu brought a yellow laddu for Lalu. And after, then Lalu gobbled up the laddu. Then his mouth stopped burning. Then mother hen and Pilu went out. So this story also you finished. Just you try to speak, try to speak and try to understand any story you can say. So I said, what is it? First also I said thinking is difficult. That's why people will judge. So thinking is difficult. So people will say to you anything, everything. People can say to you everything, but you don't fear. You don't fear. You try to do your best every day, every time, every moment. You think and think. Thinking is very difficult. That's why people will judge. People always will judge to you. People will judge to me. People will judge to others people. But they don't do differently. So what I said, the winners means winners they are do differently, but we are doing same things. So thinking is very difficult. That's why people will judge to you and people will judge to me. So no matter how many times they will speak to you, but these thoughts end here. So now another story also I will share with you now. Uh, now this time I will share with you another story. This story's name is like turnip. Big enormous turnip, enormous turnip. I also before I said, but how many times you can say anything you can say every every day, which are stories you interesting, which are stories you catch interest, which are stories interest for you. And I said before also I said you can think, you can think differently, you have to think differently, you you have to change your idea. If you change your idea, rules, regulations, not not like, not not act, not act like other people. You do this your own way. I'm also doing my own way. And how many times I speak and I will speak, then it is not matter. Matter is that how many times I did these activities. This is matter. How many stories? How many, not one or three stories? How many times I said this is the main things. So now I will say to you, this story also nice and interesting. This story's name is Outstanding. So once upon a time, you can say once upon a time there was a village, and one day when I went to the village and I saw a man, everyone um, have seen man, woman, boy, girl, man, woman, boy, girl. And you can change your pronunciation, so you can change, you can think differently. And that's why I say thinking is difficult. That's why people will judge to you. And thinking is difficult because when I say to many people, sir, I heard this story. I heard, and before you told us, before you told us the stories. Now, and then I said to them, can you speak? Can you explain the stories? Sir, no, no, no. If you don't explain, if you don't explain, you don't explain the stories. So why you said I listen, I know the stories? You can know the stories. It is not matter when you will share with us these stories. Now, sir, I will say with you and I will agree with you. Then I will think about speaking growing up. That was like singing also. This song I heard before I had heard this song. But if I say to you can sing this, but he will say so no. No. But listen, then after you have to speak, then it is called this. I'm learning. I'm learning. I learn. I learn. So thinking is difficult. Yesterday also I thought when I speak, when we will speak our own things, that time what happening in our brain? We all our sentences we just try to say shortage, but we don't try to say this line same to same, because that's why we cannot change our attitude. And you can think and you can say you have to say. But this story also, like there was a old man. He always he had a he had a big farm. But that farm, one day he saw a big enormous grown up had grown. This enormous had grown, and he said, uh, "Today I will eat this enormous, and I pull up this enormous." Then he started to pulling. He started pulling, but he could not pull up. He started to pull and pull, but he forcefully force with this pulling, but he couldn't pull up. Then one old woman going through on the way, and he saw, oh man, oh lady, come here, please, please, can you help me uh, pull up this enormous turnip? I couldn't pull up alone. Then old lady said, yes, yes, I will help you. Why not? Uh, let's come. And they are the old lady and the old woman, they pulled and pulled, but they couldn't pull up. They are tried. They fell down on the ground. They fell down on the ground and they sat in the ground. In on you can say it is situation on the ground also you can say in the ground. If I say in the ground, so we also we have read in our grammar rules, but why not? I say why not? You can say this on the ground or in the ground. We say in the field. He he was playing in the field means when surrounding is very good, then you have to say in, but near field and in on the ground, and they are tried and tried, but they couldn't pull up. It is thinking because that's said, because I said that thinking is difficult. Thinking is difficult. That's why people will judge, because they are think as it is same to same, and they have read in their books. And I said you can say, I said you can say, because it is feelings. Just now you can share with this thinking. And another time when they are fell down the ground, and some now what they will do, and the old lady and the boy, no, we couldn't pull up, but we need another person. If another person come, and we will say to him, again we will try. Then another boy also, they saw suddenly another boy is coming on this way, like 10 or 15 years old boy, and they said, hey boy, come here, and please help us. We cannot we cannot pull up this enormous turnip. This enormous was very big. And the boy said, yes, I will help you. The boy said, and they tried and tried, they tried and tried, but they couldn't pull up this enormous turnip. As they also fell down on the ground after pulling up. So the boy said, uncle, grandfather, how you pull up this enormous turnip now? We are three people, we couldn't pull up, but it will not pull up. It will not pull up. So why you say no, we'll try again, we'll try again. Then after they sat on the ground and then think and think. So after sometimes later a girl coming, the girl was coming on this way. Then guy they also said, hey girl, come here, and like uh, you can help me. So the girl said, yes, why not? I will help to you. Then now the old man, the old woman, and the boy and the girl, they pulled and pulled, but up came the announce turnip. Up came the announce turnip, and then very shouted out, "No, we did it, we did it." Now so the announce turnip pull up. Up came the announce turnip, and then the old man, old lady, old woman, the boy and the girl, they said, we will have to eat the announce turnip. The old uh, old woman said, and why not? Why not? You tried and tried, and why not? I will give you it for eating something, some enormous. Then they did, and then they also happy, all are people. But its story also, don't give up. And I said again, don't give up, never give up. Your time will change, but you have to do try and try. After trying, your situation will change. One day your time will come, and never give up. And I said, never give up. Today is very hard. Tomorrow and tomorrow will be very worse, and day after tomorrow will be very sunshine. Will be sunshine. So never give up. Never give up. Today is very hard. Today is very hard. Tomorrow will be worse. Horse means also bad. Tomorrow will say never give up. Tomorrow will be horse, and after uh, day after. But but day after tomorrow will be very sunshine. But you don't give up your challenge, and you always try to do best. I will try to do best. I'm also speaking with this language. I'm learning this language. So another course I will say again. Now remember this. What I said before. I said thinking is difficult. That is why. That is why. That is why people judge. Because judgment is very easy. Judgment is very easy. Judgment when they don't do, they know, they don't do things. That's why they will judge. That they will say because they will ignore to you. They will ignore to you because they don't do these activities. That's why they will judge, and then after they will go. But it is not just we say education. So what is the education meanings? Education is that now you understand. So you have to do your best works, and how you have to do, you have to do go alone here and there. When you go, you don't share with your feelings others people. They they don't understand what is you, what you are doing and what you are saying. Because also I'm also speaking in English, I am also learning English, and no one will give you credit, no one will give you some surprise, no one will give you reward, but only your reward will build up you, your reward you can get. So these things also, and uh, why you cannot win the game when the rules are broken. Now yesterday also I said winners they don't do different. They don't do different. They try to do. They are trying different. Everything. No one was born perfect and educated. Only we all learn from our mistake. What is it? No one after born. No one born. No one was born. No one was born uh, perfect and educated. Only we all learn from our mistakes. So mistake will be, it is not matter, and how you remove your mistakes, how you delete your mistakes, how you change, how you, this is also rubbish things. Mistake also you do and do, you do practice, you do and do. After mistakes, you have to do mistakes. Mistake will be anything. Now you also you will say I read in English medium school, but it does not mean your speaking will grow up. It's this is 100% guarantee. I am saying to you. I also before um, when I would go my tuition house, and some students so they are reading in English medium schools, but I didn't say anything in English medium because I couldn't speak. Then I thought they knows this language, they can speak English because they are reading in English medium schools. But nowadays I thought they also couldn't speak fluently, they also couldn't know explain anything. So that's why never give up. Today is very hard. Tomorrow will be very worse, and day after tomorrow will be very sunshine. So my today's topic is in here, and if you understand something, like and subscribe and hit the bell icon, and I will make another video for you, my dear friends. All of you enjoy for my video, you will learn something. Bye and talk.